weeks ago?
I did.
Yo, I'm taking risks, getting my paper right.
You're gonna
Food
need to go.
coma, sleeping.
Depressed, I'm feeling low, it could be worse. All of my VV shine. I've been up and down, they gotta feel me now. Price went up and they hear me now. Back then they wouldn't hear me out. Absent, I gotta make it count. My main 110 and I say that loud. Back, you're talking hot, I told bro take that down. I feel that trend, right back over the town. Cool, it weren't about bread, heard I'm acting different. Got no time, she fixes slides, she wanna act too distant. My member's real, that's hard to find.
So where are we headed today? What are we doing?
Luxury time to buy a new Rolex.
How many do you have now?
A few.
Didn't you buy one like 2 weeks ago?
I did.
So now it's time for another one.
Yes.
What are you planning on getting?
We'll see where we're there. I think a blue dial, digest, something like that.
I don't wanna link my G. Yo, I'm taking risks, getting my paper right. Karma might get them, they gotta pay the price. I'm feeling low, it could be.
So you bought a watch, where are we going next?
GT free. Oh no, penthouse first, then GT free.
So what have you eaten today?
McDonald's and now a ribeye steak.
And you also haven't slept, so
Yeah, no.
after this you're gonna
Food
need
coma,
to
sleeping. It's clap.
go. But it looks nice, it's massive.
Yeah, it does look nice.
Wakey wakey. What even know? Chivago.
So what's happening?
We're about to go live on TikTok, do some e-com education, tell people what e-commerce is, how it works, and so on and so forth. And yeah, just educate some people for free. So hop onto my TikTok if you want some free e-com education. But hey, what's up, David? Just finished building my second store. Wait. So right now we're gonna go to pantry, go and get some food, and then we're gonna go and have some fun with the cars.
Faz chorar, esta vida é tão linda, faz chorar. Faz chorar, faz chorar, esta vida.
W's!
Got so rich is eating off of his car now.
The most expensive dining table.
It is. What pizza did you get?
Margarita with ham.
And this is all at a gas station. Or a petrol station, whatever. It's actually pretty cool.
If you eat pineapple on pizza, you are low-key cooked. Not gonna lie.
Well, we're in a random parking space.
We are somewhere in Mexico at the moment, somewhere undisclosed in Mexico. So we are just here to put BMWs to the test. We are BMW testers for today. Okay guys, so for this part of the YouTube video, I felt like doing a Q&A. So Ben over here, my videographer, is going to ask me a bunch of questions. It might be things you guys are wondering as well. I met him 2 days ago. So he basically has all of the same questions that you guys might have.
So the first question that I have, and I think a lot of people have, is how long have you been doing it? Like, how long did it take you to get from nothing to where you are today within like the
e-commerce space? Yeah, so everything happened within the last year. I made all of my money within the last year. But my first ever store was in 2022 while I was busy with my ND exams. That store ultimately failed. I started something brand new, and I think this is a big mistake a lot of people make. You can't expect to start something brand spanking new and become an expert at it within the first get-go. If I tell you I'm going to start playing rugby tomorrow and I'm going to be a Springbok rugby player in 3 weeks, you're going to laugh at me. But people expect that result in business. So yeah, my first ever store started in 2022. That store ultimately failed, didn't really know what I was doing. but I saw the potential. I knew online sales was never going away. It is possible to make money online, and the people sitting behind the actual brand selling the products are the people pocketing all of the money, not the consumers, not the buyers. So I always understood how business works in that sense. And I spent the last 3 years of my life researching everything revolving e-commerce, how social media ads work, how to market correctly, how to actually market to South Africans, because for every single country it's different. Also how to create a proper website, how to build trust with a customer, how courier services work, how payment gateways work, what types of products to actually sell, how to identify the needs of a customer, and so much more. But yeah, a lot of 4 a.m. nights, a lot of staying awake. So even though I made all of my money within the last year, it actually took me 4 years to get to the point where I currently am today.
And then the next question that I have, and I think a lot of people mess it up, is like, what actually do you do in short, and what is the difference between what you do and something like drop shipping, for example?
Okay, that's a good question. So basically, drop shipping is when you send a product directly from the supplier to a customer. That does not work in South Africa just due to our infrastructure and the way things are systemized in our country. So when you order a product from China via drop shipping, you need your customer's ID number. No South African is willingly going to enter their ID number on an online store and feel safe making a purchase. So that's never going to work long term. Yes, you might get sales here and there, but you're at the end of the day just limiting yourself. The other big problems with dropshipping that people don't mention and speak about is you have no control over quality, so you don't know what products they're sending to the customer. At the end of the day, the stuff is coming from China, so you need to quality check it to make sure your brand has longevity and that you're not selling a bunch of bullshit. Also, you have no control over the packaging the products come in. If something arrives in cheap Chinese packaging, your customers aren't going to be very happy with you. You're not going to be able to charge premium prices. At the end of the day, the only reason why Nike, Adidas, all of these big brands are able to charge so expensive for their products is because of their branding and the positioning in the market, because it feels like a premium brand. It's the same t-shirt you can get from Pep, but it's 500% the price. So that is dropshipping, and that is why I don't do dropshipping. It's just the logistics don't work out in South Africa. Also, a ton of the parcels end up at the post office. You need to pay the post office a fee to collect the things. And how do you tell your customer you need to go to the post office to go and collect your order? Like, it just doesn't make any sense for me. So yeah, my approach to it is I take the benefits out of dropshipping, like not buying all of the stock up front, not keeping any stock or risking all of my money at all. I purchase one of the products from my supplier so that I can personally quality check it, so I can take nice content of the product and so on and so forth. Then I build my complete website around that product, and then I follow all of the same approaches as dropshipping, doing the social media ads, marketing the product, getting the online sales and so on and so forth. But then after I get those sales, I then take the customer's money, I go to my supplier and I purchase the product from my supplier. So I don't take any risk in regards to buying a lot of stock and so on front. So I'm taking the benefits out of dropshipping, but then I also have full quality control over the product because I receive all of the products. I'm able to do all of the packaging, all of the branding, put my sticker, my logo, my name on that product before I send it out to the customer, make sure that I left my touch. So longevity wise, it just makes so much more sense, and it's something that can last you a lifetime that you can pass on to your children one day instead of selling something and making a fast buck. Yeah, I don't want a business that lasts me 3 months. I want a business that lasts me a lifetime that I can pass on to my son one day. And at the end of the day, I know a lot of you guys have the same worry, like, I don't want to sit and package all of these products. I don't want to sit and scan every order out. But what you don't understand is, like, as soon as your business picks up and as soon as you start making more and more money, you can quite literally hire employees to do all of that for you. The amount of people in South Africa that are willing to work for less than 10,000 Rand a month is absolutely insane. You can even do what I did in the beginning and put people on commission. So you get 30 Rand for every order you pack, for example, and then they pack the order, send it out, you give them their 30 Rand. They make money, you make money, both of you are happy. They don't get paid if you don't make money, you don't have to pay them if you don't make money.
And then the last question is, you obviously sell a course and you sell coaching, so you help other people to do exactly what you have done. Now, how long does it take realistically from when people complete the course to then actually making money? Is it immediately, or how long does it usually take?
That is a very, very, very good question. I get asked it quite a lot, and it's all going to come down to you. It all comes down to your work ethic, like your ability to learn and apply. At the end of the day, I provide you with the exact same resources I've provided hundreds of other students that have went on to make millions of rands. I literally have a student that has made 320,000 Rand in less than a month. So at the end of the day, I can't put in the time and effort for you. I can't put in the work for you. I won't put in the work for you, because at the end of the day, if I put it in for you, I can put it in for myself. Why would I give you the profits if I put in all of the work? So it's all going to come down to you. How much time are you willing to allocate towards it? Your willingness to learn, your willingness to come and ask me questions and for me to help you. It's the exact same thing as buying a coaching or gym program from an online coach. At the end of the day, he can provide you with everything you possibly need, give you the diet, give you the workout program, but you still need to go to the gym. Just like you still need to put in the time, effort, and work in a business.